Oh, that's this one. There we go. Let's get this show on the road. I want to try to finish this game. I did not mean to start this late, but I got to talking to a friend, and then we just didn't stop talking, so... Which I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy to be chatting with friends. Okay, does it tell me a level for the main mission? So the main mission is Means of Ascent. It doesn't really tell me the... Clear enemies in the Terminus District, but it doesn't say how... It says it's normal. It doesn't say that it's harder than usual. But I think if I go there, and I go to fight the enemies that are there, it's not easy. There's hard enemies. It's a different thing. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Also, that part of me that's always like, but why though? I started the stream late, and is Borderlands 4 really of that much interest to anybody? I didn't realize that Borderlands 4 was still sitting in mixed on Steam. I was like, oh wow, okay, so apparently nobody cares about this game. Which I think it's pretty fun. Do I think it's the best Borderlands? No, but I don't... Well, I guess Borderlands 2 would be the obvious, like, best Borderlands, but... Oh, did I even get a whole set of, stuff? And by stuff, I mean, did I get... whatchamacallit? Okay, not up this way. It was over here. Ammo. Did I get ammo for my sniper rifle here? Because I think I still have it on the sniper mode. Okay, I stopped going this way because the enemies were getting to be too much, right? Or was that the case?
They were all meat chunks in the end.
So was it that the enemies were too much in here? Yes, okay. But I think, wow. I think I leveled up once though, right? But that didn't seem to matter in terms of the difficulty of the enemies. Okay, so 39. So they are 2 levels above what they were. And they were, because I thought they were like 37, but now they're 39. Yeah, okay, this is, again, like I said, too much, so I gotta go do other stuff.
Yes, I'm here and ready to slay.
Yeah, I keep looking at like Borderlands YouTubers and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know that they've got much in terms of content for this game either, which is surprising, because I'm like, this hasn't... Well, it's just, all I saw is that I know that the Halloween event was a bunch of nothing, apparently. So... Which is a bummer, because the Halloween event in Borderlands 3 is fantastic. It's a blast. So having nothing for this game seems like a shame. Okay, yeah, this is somehow doable, but also not fun-able. It is not gnomeable. It is unknomeable. Gosh dang it. I am feeling good at least, though. Well, I think it's partially, it's weird because I'm like, my sinuses don't feel good, but the reason that makes me feel good is because I'm like, okay, I think I finally pinned down the like weird issues with the like light cough and the like why I've been feeling kind of funky, and then I'm like, okay, no, that's my sinuses feel funky, so I think that's a I've got a sinus issue. And the only reason is just because that it feels like, okay, I can actually pin down what's wrong with me. Is that my sinuses are done goofed. Now, what does that mean? What do I need to go do to fix that? I don't know exactly, but yeah, in talking to my friend, he was talking about doing like a neti pot or something and like clearing out your, sort of washing your sinuses, and I'm like, that.
Got a tip for another order supply pod that needs your delicate touch. Directed by
That sounds
my
a
expertise,
bit
of course.
intimidating. Yeah, because I've never had like major sinus issues. Well, I don't know, because I had bloody noses as a kid, but that was mostly just because flipping Colorado is dry. That is a dry state.
Good call on the restock.
I wanna really clear out all the blue icons. Because yeah, okay, collectibles and activities. I'm missing the one activity. I could see that there, but I don't know where the other collectible is.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Sorry, was that uncomfortably loud? I'm just excited to tell you what we're up to with the launch, and that everyone misses you around here.
Especially him. Mentions you every time his mouth opens these days. Swear to scrap.
Can't wait. Get off the line.
Oh, wow. Just remembered there's some shipwreckage calling my name. Bye.
That one seems to enjoy pestering you. I think that's how Conway shows love. Or at least that's what I tell myself. Anyways, we've made some real progress toward launching out Kairos thanks to everything you've done.
Oh yeah,
Come
I'm
to
still
my
at
headquarters
the
when you
break
get a
run.
sec, and I'll show you how far we've come. I trust Callis provides health insurance.
Okay, that is a very American joke.
I will bring
Wait, so they still have health insurance in this future? This does not look like the kind of world that would have health insurance, but well, that sucks that that's still a concern, even in a world full of just all sorts of death and guns and stuff. That you also have to. Well, I don't know. I guess in a hyper-capitalist world like this, I guess it would make sense that the idea of health insurance might stick around. Problem is, there's so many other places that are under capitalism that do not have health insurance as a concept. Just feels like an odd line to me. I was gonna say, I just don't have any explosives on me. Let's see, that's a nothing. I'm not gonna play any other character for quite a while. If I do, it's weird because I've been enjoying this game, but it also like, because I know that was somebody's review too, was saying that like it's not a compelling game. I don't know. I'm finding it fairly compelling, but I think I'm also finding it fairly rote in a lot of regards too. Because there's a lot of these things that are like these different style, like there's a lot of similar activities.
And I will smash. I do enjoy our team dynamic, Echo 4.
But I think making a large open world game is just not an easy task. Yeah, it's a game that there's so much stuff to it that I'm like kind of wondering how much of this I am gonna play. I don't know. It's Borderlands. I gotta play it, and I gotta play it thoroughly. Like it's just a requirement. And I'm still having fun with it too. It's not like I'm not having fun with it. But there's just a lot of stuff to do, and a lot of similar stuff to do. I don't know, and then the music kicks in, and then I start doing the combat. I get a good headshot. I'm like, okay, no, you know, this is a fun game. This is a good time. Yeah, and I'm not too concerned about the end game either. Because that's just never been a thing I've really done much with. Yeah, okay, I knew you were gonna throw more guys just right on top of me. That's why I need to stay right in the circle. Which is partially why I am using the sniper. I mean, part of it's just because sniper fun, sniper cool, but also partially. Maybe you could, yeah, I was gonna say, how about you come over to me? It seems to be working out for both of us here. Regenerative frenzy. Oops. I want to stay in my circle. Well, now you're dead, so it don't matter. You take so long.
Such monotony from the Order. Let us hear what others have to say.
That's better than my sniper. Why is this pistol better than a lot of things here? Oh, I do have a pistol on. Well then, yeah. That's a Torg pistol. And I've got Torg stuff. It's Torg shotgun stuff, though, I think, right? Oh. Sure. But the equipment, I wanted to switch out you for gun damage, shotgun damage. Yeah, okay, so it is shotgun specifically. Gun crit, status effect, and maximum shield. I'm not even looking at the actual, like, class mod rules. That's fine. You. Flat off, it's a Torg. Gun damage, shotgun, assault rifle. Gun damage, assault rifle. Oh, for Ripper. I guess we'll just do that then. So we'll try this. Oh, it better not be stickies. It better not be Torg stickies. I will be a little miffed if that is what this is. Secondary fire shoots sticky gyro jets. Okay, that's the secondary fire though. That's not the primary fire, right? Okay, and then that's all the junk that I scooped up. Okay. So now, that was the last activity in this area. It said there was one last shiny, right? Oh, 9 of 9 collectibles. That was a collectible. I lied. Okay. Oh, then the 2 of 3 activities is probably these side quests. Oh. Okay. So activities. That's more than 4 activities. Oh, these. Okay, that would make a lot of sense. Let's see, do I want to go run and grab the stuff here? I am just looking to level up and clean stuff up, I suppose. Well, I am looking to level up. I suppose cleaning stuff up may help me get there. I have changed the mod a little. Okay, this is the I was reading chat. So the item to place the drill vehicle is now a container for a pickaxe, and the drill can only break blocks that are also breakable with the inserted pickaxe. So the item to place the drill vehicle is now a container for a pickaxe, and the drill can only... As in, you put your own custom pickaxe into the drill for the drill vehicle? And progression on the Unreal course. Not only picking the fifth unrelated choice. Okay, so a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Or I guess a little bit of column F. Wait, was it Unreal? Was it the Unreal course, then it was the escape room? I feel like there was another project in there. Because then there was the maze game. The Unreal course, the maze game, the... I don't know how to aim this thing. Why does this look like it's... These are massive gyro jets, right? And yet... It seems to be missing you entirely. Flo will get wrecked by a rocket pistol instead of... Why does this not feel like it's hitting? Like, why am I having such a hard time hitting my shots with this pistol? I mean, it feels good when I do. It's doing some damage. I am not a, whatchamacallit? I'm not a lover of the dupa. Double penetrating unkept herald. Or rather, I did not get deep enough into Borderlands 2 to really go after a double penetrating unkempt herald. That was a terrible knife throw. I am finding it funny that I have a knife for maximum accuracy, and then I have a rocket pistol for maximum just nonsense. Or maximum inaccuracy, I guess. Although I seem to be really missing my shots a lot with this thing. Okay, I wasn't even here to kill dudes, right? I'm looking for an echo log. I just saw dudes and said, oh, gotta kill. Urge to kill rising. The bloodlust. I don't know, it's weird. This thing has some damage. I am liking it when I can hit with it, but I'm not hitting with it very well. Okay, I've done enough with the Torgue shotgun. Give me assault rifle. Do I have some good Jacob's assault rifle stuff? Ripper, order. Torgue, Vladoff. Jacobs. Gun damage, gun accuracy. Shotgun, SMG, splash. Assault rifle. Have a 20% chance to grant a crit. Seems good enough. I mean, a blue doesn't seem like it probably has less damage overall, but it's got more damage specifically for assault rifle. And only recently learned that it's actually Armalite rifle. Okay, but Unreal course, maze game, escape room, programming competition. The programming competition was the one that I forgot about. Or rather, I knew that that was a thing, and then just didn't remember it on the list. This really does not feel like it's doing a lot of damage. But the programming competition still takes a while. It's up to round 1, and for round 0, which is optional. I already have the best solution I can think of. Okay. So yeah, stuff is shifting around on that list a little bit, but... You just really came in like a wrecking ball there. The complete silence too. It's just this. It's just flying directly at you. Okay. But it is probably good that you have everything like written out and can say, okay, this is all of the stuff that I'm working on. Polyglot is currently working on a download website for Tom the Tilter and probably future projects. A github.io website. That's cool. As in, you saw like a social media post somewhere, or? I was not made known of all of this. But I mean, my stream schedule has been kind of wacky for the past month and some. Oh, sent a link on Discord. Yeah, okay. Okay, I need to go in a building. Let's just do this straight up here. This isn't feeling great either. Okay, maybe... I mean, these were the ones that were feeling good, so... That's the sniper one. This is the... gun crit. I don't know. Maybe it's back to the shotgun. What's the other thing I haven't used much? Assault rifle? No. I was just trying an assault rifle. Oh, SMG. I'm not an SMG guy, though. And the pistol wasn't speaking to me either. Maybe I'm gonna crank it again. Maybe I'm gonna grip my crank here. So, shotgun damage. Torg, shotgun damage. And we're back to Torg, shotgun damage. Okay, up in here, there's an echo block.
I could pull off a Quinn, or maybe like Raven. Haze sounds no. Oh, why is it so hard? Registration requires first name. Yeah, I heard you the last 4 times. You don't get it. Not only did I actually see you press your line, but I have these cool freaking powers now. Knowing the old name requires a new name, and it has to be perfect. The most popular female name in the 6 galaxies is currently Jessica. Then the 6 galaxies have more issues than I thought. Oh, look. Who am I? I'm a hot and powerful force of nature with perfect taste in music and just the right amount of dark mystique. I have a ghost army, sick tattoos, and the only thing I'm missing is a damn cool name. User is showing signs of vexation. Ugh, you know what, fine. Just put in Jessica. Wait, no, what did you say?
That's kind of fun. I mean, it's getting close to the, like, hey, just call me, Solo. Call me Han Solo because you're alone. Call me Vex because I'm vexed. Kind of funny. So she was gonna be perfectly fine with her name being Blessica? I guess if you're trying to be anonymous, then picking the most common name possible would help you do that.
Take your time, Echo 4.
Oh, again, here I am doing another one of these.
To cross a vault hunter.
Oh, and that's why I shouldn't be using the shotgun. So I'm gonna get way too pushed up here. Okay. Do I have anything I want to yap about? What did I put as the title? Oh, what's your biggest goal in life? Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just put a random topic starter as the title for the stream. Well, what is my biggest goal in life? I think right now being put a game on Steam. but is that like put a specific game on the Steam, or is that put like a... I mean, right now it kind of is put a specific game on Steam simply because I put effort into a specific game, but... Yeah, it's because I have this stuff to make the shotgun feel really good. And the shotgun just feels really good that it's just hard to move off of the shotgun. Okay, but biggest goal in life. I had to pick just some... I mean, would it be making... Like, I guess it's one of those questions of, like, if you were on your deathbed, what would you do? And it would be, I would spend time with friends and family, but after that... And partially, I think of, like, Butterscotch Shenanigans. I know the guy there, he had a cancer diagnosis, and then when he was doing his,
The people of
treatment.
Pyros deserve to hear their own voices.
Yeah, but when he was getting his treatment, he was, making a game. It was him and his brothers making a game. So... That probably would be... And I think that is why I put so much effort into, making a game. I think that's also why I put a good amount of effort into streaming. Now, would I say, like, streaming is, like, my biggest goal? Well, and I think that's if it were... And that's I think that's why I say video games and making games is my biggest goal, simply because... That is what I put all my time into, as opposed to trying to do social media, as opposed to, like, streaming and stuff specifically, as opposed to... It is making a game specifically. But then it's like, oh, am I making, like... Well, and I guess that's the thing, is like... Is it a game, or is it making games? I guess it's like, what would they put on a gravestone or something of, like, what was your, maybe not job title, but what was your... Yeah, okay. I don't know, I guess when you think of a legacy of, like, a famous person, it is whatever. I think they're kind of defined by the... whatever their passion was. Like Vincent van Gogh is an artist, or like this is a well-known actor or something. But what part of making games do you enjoy the most? I mean, there's a good part of the process that's the design of, like, well, is when you can get somebody else to have the same kind of, like... It's when the game that you make is designed well enough that the experience that you want is what the player has. Which I've definitely had that with the, whatchamacallit? Voxel Pirate. That was one that somebody did a... I was gonna say, there's somebody about to drop on my head right when I'm gonna try looking at this thing. But Voxel Pirate was a game about having to navigate the world and figure out where you are and where you're trying to go. So it was interesting to watch somebody be kind of lost at the beginning and say, like, what am I supposed to be doing? And then go, okay, well, let me look at the instructions a little more, and then figure out, oh, okay, I need to figure out where I am and where I'm going, and then be able to do... Why are there so many of you? What is with all of these contaminated manglers? But the best part of a game is designing it so that the intended experience is what the player has without any involvement from you. I think there's also a lot of fun in the, like, what sort of, secondary fire is gyro jets. So hopefully this is still a, good. Okay. As long as it's an impact one. It's got a TDR reload, that's weird, but okay. You're not gonna automatically play that? Seems like a missed opportunity. Oh, this is... Ooh. Order is the kind of gun I have, right? Well, we'll equip it. It's a different color. Okay, back to the shotgun. Escape room's now at over 3,200 downloads. Dang, dude, that's... Let's see, of the games that I have, how many... I think that's more than any of the games that I have. It's not more than the not safe for work stuff. That those got some crazy numbers there for a while, but that definitely dropped off when that like censorship thing happened. There's been a pretty major dip in viewership. But the analytics here, I doubt that I have anything that's... I think 1,000 is about the most on most of these. Yep, that is almost more than the... Yeah, and this one is purely because it's coming from a different link. So yeah, 3,000 on a on your escape room. That's pretty good. I don't know if you could pivot into just making escape rooms for Escape Simulator 2 or something, but there might be something there. See, and that's like, I feel like that's a little bit for me with making items for an RPG. Like, Dungeons and Daddies has used a few of my different random items. Oh, most likely I need to wander around and find more of these collectibles, right? Or is it just a matter of... Oh, this is... Okay, yeah, that's the bubble popped up for the Halloween event kind of thing. So was this a collectible or an activity? It's a workshop level for a popular Steam game, though, and not a standalone game on itch. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know what the discoverability is like for games on, whatchamacallit, on Escape Simulator 2. 3,000 seems pretty good. Like, even if there is a good amount of discoverability for different Escape Simulator levels, 3,000 seems like a lot, so... and won't make money from creating Steam Workshop escape rooms. Well, and I think it was just a matter of, I think Fortnite, Unreal Engine for Fortnite does have some ability to make money off of the stuff that you have on there. I know there are some instances where you can make money from putting stuff, like user-generated stuff, into a game. I didn't think that was the case there with Steam Workshop mods and stuff for like, oh hey, I made I added to a game, but like I said, I just know that that's a possibility in some situations. So, and I think it's also because the guy who made Halo, I'm trying to think of one of the guys that helped make Halo, his game business now is making Unreal Engine or making games inside of Fortnite. is what their whole company is Unreal Engine for Fortnite games. Which just seems kind of crazy to me that a guy who made an entire, like, the guy who made Halo is now just making games inside of Fortnite. So what am I supposed to do with this drill site? I don't know that have I done one of these drill sites before? Okay, and the download number just looked, and it's the 4th most downloaded community escape room right now. Yeah, okay. I think that ranking is probably a better sense of it being genuinely like popular and stuff. So now the question is, do you think you could point out what makes it more popular? Like what made it a top on the escape room on Escape Simulator 2? Because I don't know exactly what people are looking for escape simulator levels and stuff. But I think if you could figure out what is making it more popular, it's definitely a good spot to be at. Okay, I gotta remember that I've got Torg. A torque reload on this shotgun. I don't know that it's gonna... It doesn't seem to be helping me too much. But there's a possibility I could blow up a guy or something. Okay, so how are you supposed to power up the release clamps? Oh, I've done this before. I don't remember how you're supposed to do this, but I know I've done it before. I don't remember what power up the release clamps means. There was like a specific spot you gotta be at, right? Power up the release clamps. The last one, I think it was just out on the ground somewhere, which is why I'm kind of wandering around here, but... Yeah, okay, this is doing a lot of damage. When you guys are... Oh no, you guys are under-leveled now. Okay, so I wandered into an area where things are under-leveled compared to the... where they were over-leveled. Okay, but back to biggest goal in life. Because that's the thing, is like, would I be satisfied if I put a game on Steam, or would I want to continue to put more games on Steam? Like, would it be just, this is the game that I release, or is there like... Because I know that's really what you want to do, is try to hit like a genre of game and say, okay, I'm the guy that makes like this type of game. And that I've never really been able to nail down. Like, I like a variety of things, and I think I like the idea of a variety too. So that makes it hard. Now, I have kind of narrowed down the stuff that I like to, like the abstract puzzle kind of stuff, but... Or maybe not puzzle. Puzzle's not the word, but like abstract strategy is definitely the words there. Okay, do you guys know where the heck I'm supposed to be going to power up the release clamps? Because I don't remember what that means. Okay, I saw the deposit thing, so maybe that's one of those... I just didn't find the ball. Again, I just clipped right off the edge of that thing. Okay, so up, like, over here or something? Yeah, there's this. Where I'm supposed to deposit something. But then where am I supposed to find the thing to deposit? And I had this problem before. And I don't know if that's what it means by power up the release clamps. Okay, do I see clamps that I could release? That I could power up? Yeah, the other thing I was thinking about putting for the stream title was, anybody know how to deal with a sinus infection? Because I think I've nailed down that that is the problem. Today, I've been having some sinus pain. Like, my cheeks feel funky. And now I'm starting to feel the, like, nasal drip. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's what all this, like, weird light cough kind of stuff is. Is that I've got a nasal infection or something. Which I never had before, so I don't know entirely what to do about it. It's a little concerning because, at least in terms of infections, has been urinary tract infections, and that has gone bad for me a couple times. Or at least I can notably think of when I had the kidney stone, I had the, like, full-on, like, passed out from the pain kind of thing. So... yeah, I think infections are one of those things you want to deal with pretty promptly, so I'm like, okay. Which is probably one of those, maybe I should go... and that's probably what I will do tomorrow, is go to the urgent care and say, I think I've got some kind of infection, and we'll see what they say. Oh, there was another one. There was two of them, and I only opened the one. And, I mean, it's got a bunch of nothing in it, but... okay, well, I will read the message. Well, I'll actually... yeah, because I'll be too tempted to look at the message when the ads are happening. Okie dokie. So, you're thinking it is good puzzle design, nice atmosphere, coherent theming. I would agree with those. Try to think about all of these when making the room, and having everything in this confined space instead of using more space than needed, which makes it feel like feel more like the official rooms. Also, having custom models that fit the style of pre-made models. All those probably played into the popularity. Maybe also the cauldron mechanic that was unexpected for many, as it required a bit of creative use of Lua scripting. That all sounds... I would also agree, based on what I saw, and based on what little I know about Escape Simulator and stuff. Yeah, you definitely did some good design there. It was this pointing at the thing that I'm supposed to be looking at the entire time. Yes. Okay. It's way the heck over there? Interesting. And then I can't climb any ladders or anything, and I have to take the stairs because they just wanted to do this really awkward mechanic. I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily, but it's... I don't know, it's... Because that's what they do with Mario, where they're like, okay, well now you took away his... Or... Because they do that in Odyssey, they do that in... Whatchamacallit? Sunshine. Of which I never did play Sunshine. But in both Odyssey and Sunshine, they take away one of your abilities and then say, okay, play this level without that ability. Here, taking away your ability to... Oh, I threw it too high. But taking away one of your abilities to, like, shoot and stuff just feels a little weird. But yeah, I will also say the, like, small level is definitely a point towards, like you said, official levels and also just good design, too. So that you're not having to go over, like, a huge space. That was definitely something that we were taught in the game design course. Like when I made that portal level. Yeah, and coherent atmosphere and stuff too. And I guess if you're saying the cauldrons are a bit unique, that probably is, like you said, a good 4 of 5. Again, with the, like, why? Okay, maybe these side missions is what I'm missing. Yeah, okay, and stuff like this, I don't think I've even hardly started. Oh, there's even this area down here I haven't even discovered. Oh, I passed through here. I was like, I've definitely seen an area like that. Okay, and that is just the edge of the map there. Yeah, but if I jump across here, that will fill in the map a little more. Can I think of my favorite puzzle ever? Like, my favorite puzzle I've ever solved in a game. Oh, I guess this was just outside of the map. Bummer. I mean, would I say something like Portal 2? I don't know. Is there a... Oh, that just straight up is outside of the map. Okay. That's not part of the map. It just looks like part of the map. Well, it'll take me over that way. Via official routes and official channels if it's going to extinguish me. And then I'm going to ignore it anyway and just go directly across. Okay, I just tried to do directly across. That wasn't happening. So I guess you do gotta kind of skirt around here to a degree.
I soar upon metal wings.
Or that deleted my car entirely even? Boo. Okay, but favorite puzzle I've ever solved in a game. Because that's a specific thing. Because if I say, like, I like puzzle elements and I like solving puzzles, it's like, yeah, that's true. But, like, favorite puzzle I've ever solved in a game. I do remember my dad called the story of Professor Layton about halfway through. Which to me was kind of wild. I was like, oh, that's what you think is happening? And then it was like, oh, that is what's happening? It was a little unexpected to me. Yeah, I guess this game is not running well, is it? Even after a good amount of time, and also this is a new computer as of this summer. I guess it's not the most high-end specs, but I'm like, I got a pretty good computer. I'd have to look at what the specs are again. I don't pay attention to hardware at all. But, like I said, favorite puzzle I've ever solved. Ooh, because it's like something like The Witness, actually. Or like The Looker. I don't know if The Looker's fun, though. And that might also be it, just like... yeah, I guess I'm just thinking of the Witness because... Well, because I was also playing that one co-op. Yeah, I guess that's kind of why I'm thinking of Portal 2 as well. Is that solving puzzles with somebody else. Hey, how many co-op puzzle games are there? And I mean, I guess it's a question of how many co-op games are there. The answer is like, not a ton. There was an interesting article that I was reading, was about games that just continue to sell, like perennial bestsellers. And I was surprised that It Takes Two is on that list of stuff that's like live service games, and like Elden Ring that's just like a very large game. Like It Takes Two is one of those games that just continues to sell, like to this day. Is a surprising thing. Which is really just another sign that, like, make a co-op game. I don't know, is there? Oh, I did whatever that challenge was. But if co-op is so important at this point, or rather, if you can get... Oh, that felt so cool. I was like, there's a hole in the wall that I can go through. There's a hole in the wall where I can see it all. And there just wasn't a lot to see, unfortunately. Shoot. And then that hole in the wall just completely threw me off of whatever I was yapping about. What was I yapping about? I was talking about co-op games and co-op puzzle games. That's what it is. Well, and I don't know, because it's like The Witness is not a co-op puzzle game. It is just a puzzle game that, by the end of it, I was playing co-op with my dad. It's just because I don't have friends, and I don't have friends that are anywhere near me. That makes it so that co-op is hard. Because it was like I started a multiplayer game, and then the pandemic happened, and it was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not messing with this co-op multiplayer party game. Well, and I guess there is a difference between a party game that's the competitive kind of thing, and then a co-op game. I don't know. Have I ever thought about doing like a co-op thing? So, I like gnomes and puzzles. I guess I'll have to make a gnome-themed puzzle game at some point. Probably some plant/garden related puzzle mechanics. Oh, I guess I lied. It's not a puzzle game because it's a board game, but I did make a. I am still pretty proud of Gnomes and Gardens, and I even asked like my dad one time, like, "Hey, what is your favorite thing that I've made?" And I just realized it's not even on game mode. Is it? It's still on screen mode. I was gonna say I doubt itch.io cared about Gnomes and Gardens at all, but yeah, this one was a part. I guess it is still kind of competitive, but this is based on sets of flowers. In this grid is how you score, and then because you can place something next to somebody else's set, that you could help somebody else score, or if it's just co-op is hard because I don't have friends. That's really what the issue is. I just need people near me to play co-op games with on a regular basis, and then I think I'd be more interested in making a co-op game. And I think that is definitely where the magic is at, is if It Takes Two can be a perennial bestseller almost purely off of the fact that it is a co-op game, then maybe that's all you need. And again, not a multiplayer game, but co-op specifically. This is somebody who drowned. Very much somebody who drowned. I was standing on top of them and didn't see him. Oh, there was an Amon echo log, right? Okay, no, I remember listening to that one. There we go. Most recent injury. Man, that fish really put up a fight. He wanted to. Interesting. That's not the kind of drowning I was expecting there. Was, hey, I tried to make love to a fish and then expired. What's with these corrupted things? Okay, well. Oh. Thank you, you silly bastard. It Takes Two was also the first game I saw that had friends, the Friends Pass, so you could play an online multiplayer with only one person having bought the game. Yeah, that's also kind of huge. If only one person buys the game and two people can play it. I mean, yeah, they're definitely losing out on money there, but I think that's a very smart way to do it, is that, like, if you're selling a co-op game and a co-op experience, not forcing people to have every single. Well, it's one of those weird things of, like, the more you give away, the more you can get in return. Kind of thing. I mean, I think there is some amount of, oh, this might have been the area where that was, wasn't it? But I know it's something like Valve is one of those weird ones where it's like they very much have a competitive monopoly on stuff, but also they work to keep that monopoly as opposed to like just buying out the competition.
I left Malawan so I could own my ideas. Every new device.
Oh, it did kill it, didn't it?
Every upgrade.
Okay, good.
Every law of physics I broke for them. That's all theirs now. So coming to the coalition felt like a scientist's dream. Free exchange of knowledge, co-development of bleeding cutting-edge technology with no concern for patent ownership. I've had this side project going just for me. The Happy Helper. Cute little orb. Toss it in the air, and it scans for low vital signs, and auto-deploys healing kits to allies in the field. Cool, right? Well, today I was looking at the upcoming Coalition production pipeline. And then I see it. The HH2. Cute little orb. Scans for low vital signs, and then it deploys a lethal dose of radiation to anyone it finds. I was really feeling good about this place.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like don't work for a big company. Or I guess don't work for a company that's evil, but it's one of those things of like if you make a bunch of money and if you make a big company, that you're probably gonna have to compromise on some things. Or that like there's no good thing is there's no good billionaires because to reach that amount of money you gotta be putting in the effort to screw people over to get that amount of money. That looks kind of sus. Where is this? Again, it's just on my map, and I'm dumb. Okay, can we stop doing these large explosives on top of me? Also, where in the heck is this thing? It sure looks like it's listing it that it's right there. But I am not seeing like a gun cache. Or ammo cache. Okay, if you're gonna keep dropping these blobs on me, we're gonna go somewhere else. So. Yeah, the question there is how many people bought of it because of that and wouldn't have otherwise. I am realizing I basically missed your message. But like I think that's what I was saying with the more you give, the more you can get, and that like giving away the game, essentially giving away the game to one person so that two people could play it, I think does. Yeah, because that accessibility thing, it's that piracy as a service problem, as Gabe has said before. Is this what? Oh, this was that. Okay, I actually can have access to this now at this point. Okay, we're gonna go do this because I keep looking at it. Yeah, it's below me. Which I thought it had an arrow. Oh, it does have an arrow. It's just small. To say it is below me. There we go. But yeah, I do think some of the better. It's like when you do good consumer practices, people do tend to like you buy loyalty that way. That's for sure. It's the if you want to. Yeah, it's one of those things of like I don't know if you make more money, but you definitely make money over the long term by being a bit more generous with things that you give people.
That shot nearly knocked me on my backside.
I was gonna say this was her place. Okay, so now we do this again. Where is this dumb dad blasted mother flippin' thing? There we go. Okay. Goodness me. I wonder how good this boss is, because I feel like I've seen this area before in other people's footage. Yeah, I know, because there was that argument for the price of Hollow Knight Silksong too. Is that like they've kept it at a pretty cheap, affordable price compared to a lot of other games, and like compared to what they could have charged and stuff too. Yeah, it's always one of those tough things of. Yeah, I did the that Hush Crasher on Substack. 'Cause they've only got like a couple of articles on there, but they've already got some interesting stuff. Because like the first article is like, how do you define the size of an so instead of saying indie, they have like K games, which is the small truck kind of games and stuff. And but they had one about Steam regional pricing and stuff too. That was interesting. But also, I am having fun with Borderlands 4. It is interesting that I continue to have so much fun with Borderlands 4. But thank you for the hydrate and the stretch and the deep breaths and the going to bed. Yeah, it's because I started late. I started quite late. Okay, yeah, we'll do a nice back stretch, I suppose. Ooh, yeah, especially if my back is crunching like that. Okay. Okay, nope, no deep breaths. Because then I realize that I'm tired. Nah, I should go to bed. Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Well, I know. Because there's a game convention tomorrow, but my one fear is that I'm like, well, I got other chores and stuff I want to do too. That I'm like... I also want to get some chores done as well. Like, I gotta get my laundry done. But a lot of that's just like getting the washer and dryer started, but... It's just because I'm feeling this sinus pain that I'm like, okay, how do I deal with that? Well, what do I need to do to deal with that? It feels like I should go... Well, it's just one of those things. If it's an infection, I gotta go get some antibiotics, and then getting some antibiotics is not as easy as just going to the store and picking up some antibiotics. And that's if this is that kind of infection or not. Which I don't know, but it definitely feels like I have some kind of sinus infection at this point. Yeah, I think somebody was mentioning that in a video, that you can't just teleport to one of these bosses. Which it does seem kind of weird to me. Yeah, okay, I definitely need more ammo, clearly. I switched back to sniper mode, but... You just took me out of here, didn't you? Yeah, you just said, oh, you're trying to leave, and I'm like, no, wait. I actually wanted to do the auger mine. That is actually the thing I wanted to... Yeah, I wanted to complete the activity to earn the rewards. I want to track the... It usually gives it as a quest, though, right? Yeah, it says mine. Explore the mine. Okay, well, let's re-explore the mine, because I started just following the waypoint. The waypoint was going the other way. Okay, let's not jump on the acid. Yes, okay, I've definitely... So there is some kind of big boss at the end of this that I've seen some YouTubers fighting. Is it a... Man, this is a pretty hacking game. These caves are just so cool. What's the name of the flippin' elephant things again? Or the cattle, like the cow elephant things? I don't remember what they're called. What is an interesting platforming challenge? Neat. This is looking like it might be a Cratch. As the boss, though, if this is what it's filled with, it's just all sorts of Cratch. Okay, so this is actually on-level stuff to be doing as well.
Already I yearn for my next target.
Well, I think he's... I thought they said you were gonna end the campaign around level 30-something. And I'm like, well...
Fear the brag.
Okay, well, let's get back to some kind of... Especially because I'm not doing any kind of story content. I'm just doing leveling. Back to some kind of thing to yap about. So, did I want to think about my greatest... Not greatest achievement, but what is my greatest... What is my biggest goal in life? Well, and that's the thing, it's like currently, but I think I could come up with the biggest goal in life overall. I mean, it probably is inspiring people to create, I think, is really kind of what it is. That is where I want to be at, is inspiring other people to make stuff. Well, and is this doing that? Well, and I think that's probably why I want to do, like, YouTube videos and stuff, and that's why I want to do, like, goofy experiments and whatever else. Was it just the green? I mean, fair, but also disappointing. Okay, so if I say that it's the biggest goal in life is to inspire others to create. Oh no, I've even written down and said to myself specifically like what the biggest goal being. Fostering. I think I said I was going with fostering community through the joy of creation for a long time was kind of the phrase, but then I started saying fostering inclusivity through the joy of creation. Yeah, that's really what it is. Fostering inclusivity through the joy of creation. So I guess I already do know what my biggest goal in life is. And that's what it is. Do I actually have to touch the, I was gonna say, the floor is lava. Let's not touch it. There we go. I'm like, I want to take no damage to my shields or anything. Yeah, I was like, I could see this being super cool right now. But repeating this whole platforming challenge, I could see being a little obnoxious. This is some cool level design, though. This is really neat. This is fun to go through. I was gonna say that is how you get back up out of here, and that's after I fight the thing. So this might actually be a crash thing, possibly. Okay, and everything's reloaded. I mean, this would be the thing to use. And it is a big boss. That may or may not be a lot to deal with, so yes, and the shotgun damage one. Okay. And then the shotgun itself to damage with. Okay. Now off we go to go fight. It is the back hive, okay. Wow, and I immediately jump inside of it. It's a big guy. Oh, and then my shotgun is doing a good amount of damage. Oh, it's a, another... I was like, you're not a whatchamacallit? A rack hive. The back hive. Oh, it is supposed to be a rack hive. That's neat. They haven't done a rack hive since Borderlands 2. And that was the, like, even, I want to say, like, the Scarlet DLC, even? It's such a cool fight in Borderlands 1. I don't know that it's a good fight, necessarily, the back hive fight, or the rack hive, rather. But it is a cool fight. Oh, I could have been doing a lot more of these knives. Not that it's really doing a lot to you. Okay, let's not stand inside of you. Ow. Is it? I was like, it should be back. It's very close to being back. Okay. There we go. This felt like it was going pretty good there for a while, and then I lost the rhythm. The rhythm of the ranch. There we go. Okay, don't kill me in the scene where I'm getting my loot here. Okay, we good? We done? I'm gonna go see what this legendary was. Which, for first run, pretty good to get a legendary. A sniper. That does not look like a bunch of damage. Fire rate decreases down to 20%, but damage increases up to 750. Fires a shotgun that deals that much damage per shot. Well, okay, wait. I lied. I want to equip it. That's a Vladov sniper. I lied. I'm good. I'm not a Vladov guy. I've never really been a Vladov guy. Compare with another sniper. Can we go by type? Yeah, this sniper here. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that's nothing, that's a nothing. And that's a nothing. Okay, and back to the shotgun, because that's what I had set up was shotgun stuff. Okay. And then way the heck over here is how I get out of here. Is it this little notch? It is this little notch. And then that'll teleport me back to the boss, which I'm not looking to do. That's the thing. It's like they made it so you could farm these things, and they have all the. Oh, so that other thing to crawl up was not. Okay, so that is the auger mine done. Now what? Yeah, okay, it is wild that you can't just teleport to the Moxie's big encore. There's a Rift Champion boss. If I wanted to go fight that. Yeah, it's like, why do they make it so that this is not visible, except it's also not a point on the map to go get to either. I said it's going to explode if I try to do that. Oh, and it's because I tried to get over to the survivalist cache and couldn't figure it out. Although now I'm realizing they probably did have an arrow that says that there's just a cave here that I just didn't see. Which actually, maybe we go try that. I lied, I forgot. It's been on the wrong thing the entire dang time. I started the stream hacking late and stuff anyway.
You're welcome. Whatever it is.
Okay, so these dumb dad blasted mother flippin' echo logs. Yeah, I was gonna say, I went trying to find these before, and it didn't happen. 4 meters. There's no arrow up or down. It's supposed to be, like, right here is an echo log. No, okay, they are down, so they're both... Why did it make it look like it wasn't below? Yeah, this makes it look like it's inside of this, but I'm like, how do you get in there? So that's some other time. Okay, but then that was also my theory here, that this survivalist cache is a matter of some kind of cave or something that I missed. So this is not a cave like I thought it was gonna be. It's a little unfortunate. That's also, these are all like low-lying things that are not caves. Or rather, alcoves of which I can... That's looking a bit more promising. Aha! This is looking like a survivalist cache. Aha!
The ancient wisdom still holds. Finders keepers, losers weepers.
I'm on break. Go bother someone else.
Well, it looks like finders weepers too. This it really doesn't seem like great stuff. Nope, that's a whole bunch of junk. Health regen? I guess if I ever need some health, I can use a sad little class mod to get some health. Oh, they have a bathtub and yet they filled it with stuff. Interesting. Oh, you can't even come and go this way. Okay. It's just a whole bunker full of people, I guess. That's like a sad looking little bunker there too. Okay. Well, at least I found that survivalist cache. Do I want to just keep getting more stuff? I could go all the way out here and okay, wait, 4 of 8. It's because there's 2 of these that I just can't seem to figure out how to get to. And there's that one I haven't gotten to. It doesn't seem too out of the way.
That was on purpose.
And then can I just drive my bike directly into... No, I can't. I might have been able to hop the bollards, but...
Challenge me, keeper scum.
Oh, this is just the area where Rush was like, I want to sacrifice myself. And I was a bit too caught up with the story of Rush wanting to sacrifice himself to realize that there was an echo log right here. Ah. I can't hit you while you're down? That just did not work out. You're not gonna automatically play the echo log? Is this something I have to turn on to say I would like you to automatically play the echo log, please? That'd be nice. I do actually want to experience the story of Borderlands. I know that's not what most people come to Borderlands for, but that is what I come to Borderlands for. And I lied. There's also Eruption Fang has an entire YouTube channel that is almost purely dedicated as like the Borderlands lore YouTuber. So there is more than just me that is interested in the lore of Borderlands. Okay, those are just ammo things, aren't they? Okay, well that's that echo, of which can I go listen to it? I would like to listen to the echo logs as I pick them up. Oh, those are mission ones. This maybe? No, those are... Okay, whatever. I guess it's just gone. I don't remember what echo log it was. It doesn't happen to say on the map what the echo is. It just says that there is one, right? Yeah. Okay. Now where do I want to go? I think maybe I'll just start exploring the city again. Yeah, okay, there is tons and tons of random little bits and bobs to pick up in the city. That probably has higher level enemies too. So that I can level up a little more, so that I can push the story along just a little more. Man, I'm all excited. I'm all ready to just do nothing this weekend, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm going to a convention and talking about video games and indie games and stuff, which will be fun, which will be cool, but also I do kind of just want to chill. Okay, the many icons on the map. Yeah, let's just start at the beginning of the city and... Oh, I could just travel to here. Yeah, I can't think of any good, like, character callouts like off the top of my head so far in this game.
I did it! Holy shit! I'm actually out! Okay. Rewind. My name's RJ. I've lived my whole life in the slums of Dominion City and worked at the sorting station till my fingers bled, fantasized every day about escaping. And I just did it. I was working my shift when the
Okay, where is the next shiny? Ooh, definitely these. I do want the, I like the overarching siren lore if I can get at it. Yeah, okay, this definitely seems like the place to be if I want to level up a little. Yeah, okay, that is doing a lot of damage to me. There we go. Oh, I saw the Evocarium. I saw the, yeah, I saw some of these other points of interest and then said, that looks really far down there. Is that also order guys too? Am I gonna have to fight the order on top of all this crash? You don't give me a second pointer. Like, it'd be really nice to have another reminder as to where the rest of them are. That's literally just right there. Why is it just a couple feet away? That seems a little too easy. Okay, well then, where's the last shiny? Because if I could find that one just fairly easily, just... Aha! Why did I let up on the button? I was perfectly fine, and then I let up on the button. You bastard! I'm trying to do a thing here. Stop! Stop! I'm doing something! 55 burgers, 55 pies, 55... That'll be $600. Stop, stop, I'm doing something.
I spend my days scouring for relics of the ones who lived here. They may hold answers to the mystery of this place. Perhaps even a way to escape. The craftsmanship is reminiscent of the vault arch I came through, if not an exact match. They are made of something peculiar. A golden metal. At first touch, it felt familiar. It is that same withering.
Oh, back the other way.
Feel
This
when I
sort of
leech
stuff.
life on this planet. This metal. This is the cause. But I have little use for something hungrier than I. Unless I need a quick way to end things.
So this away is the apparently this away is more shinies. It's just about to go jump up. And this is back down again. No, okay, I think I do want to stay up. Because it's easier to go down than it is to go up. Cause of gravity. And now we just gotta clip that with like YouTuber figures out gravity for the first time. Or like a Vtuber rather. I don't. I was gonna say, this is just a bunch of random grunts with their helmets off and everything. Terrier Red. You seem like you're a unique guy. What's all this about? Who are you?
Thanks, friend. I'm Joe. Nice to meet you. Can you, let me out of here?
I mean, I guess I could.
Help me, and there'll be a nice cut in it for you. I shall help you. Though I am curious what you did to provoke their anger. Well, my wife Sue and I have been pulling a little grift on them. It helps us regular folks get energy into our homes. Guess the order doesn't particularly care for that. I really need to find Sue and get this mess sorted out. I like the sound of that. Where was Susan before all this happened? Last time I saw her, she was at the ship. I was supposed to hide our delivery packages while she dealt with the order, but if I was caught by those idiots, then... Oh. No harm will come to your wife so long as I've a say in the matter.
Plus, did he say that the wife's name was Susan, or was that just an assumption? Said the wife's name was Sue, but then just made the assumption that it was Susan?
We are aware that this district has experienced record-breaking radiation levels for the past 9 weeks. We're still confident the situation will resolve itself.
Too oft we take our
Okay, so it is
from skies that do not know our names.
doing
They
that.
know the Grave Ward, the Serpent, the Devourer. They will know more names than ours. There is no room on the parchment for ours. Yet we know the name of the sky, for it belongs to us. It did once, it will again. Only they stand in our way, but they will not stand long. This I know. This I swear. Be it my final ragged breath, I will taste my air again, and the sky will know my name. You should question your neighbors.
Yeah, there's not really going to be any explanation as to why in the heck the Vault Hunters already have echo logs of... Yeah, because they sort of made it seem like everybody just got to this planet, so then how in the heck were they having an echo log of...
I know your weakness, Order Villain.
Yeah. I'm just overthinking things because I can, I guess. There's really no way to know when those echo logs were put anywhere. Look, somebody looks like they're invincible in there. Okay, now, what gun do you have that you're just spewing that huge amount of radiation? Yeah, okay, you see your radiation boss character. Okay, it's just a badass that's just vomiting massive amounts of radiation at me. An armored menacer? Is this supposed to be like a, Well, this is new. I can't tell if this is a drone that just got stuck next to the ground, or if this is supposed to be a straight up tank. Oh, ticking. Okay, ticking makes a lot more sense than tickling. Bada boom!
Exposed to more radiation than recommended. The enemies that oppose soap and water can fix.
Soap and water is what's gonna cure your radiation? That is a pretty good bit. So over here was where the echolog was? Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't been over
I
here.
know that her soul was a real big nerd for that walking dildo, the timekeeper. Can't you imagine?
Who said that? And they didn't follow up? Idolater Soul's a real big nerd. I was gonna say, is there an easy way to get up there? The fact that I throw reload this makes me a little more hesitant to just, oh, there's people hanging out here. Do cut, no fabbing.
Introducing the life hack. This little baby can do it all. It cleans up messes from both kids and pets. Need to pick up a prescription? No, you don't. The life hack is already en route and picking up your favorite snack on the way back. Have a call you really don't want to make? Life hack gives you emotional support and will tell you what a great job you did as soon as you hang up. And since it's made of recyclable material and has a solar-powered battery, everyone can afford it. So, what do you think? Uh-huh. Oh.
The man's drunk.
You wanted to write and
Dead
draw for you?
drunk.
I mean, isn't that something you want to do for yourself? No? Oh. Okay. I'm hanging up now.
There's a very pointed, like, AI joke there. Oh, well, I guess if I'm all the way into this corner for this side quest, I might as well. Because it looks like this is a corner of the city here. And that there's not much beyond this. Yeah, okay, so this says Sue and not Susan. What's the point of this? I was like, this is not the way to go. This is just a way I could get some ammo? Well, that's cool. That's the thing. Like, as much as I say why, it's also like, there's a lot of cool little spaces in here. There's a lot of good level design. I don't know, it's so weird that I'm like, I'm enjoying the heck out of every aspect of this game, and yet, somehow, not fully feeling it. And I don't, dude, I can't put my finger on, like, the only major thing that I can put my finger on that it's really not grabbing me is the fact that there's just so few returning characters. So the story is, okay, I was like, it looked like he was saying this away. You look like you're heading me back out towards the, It's like leaving, isn't it? Or is this... No, okay, this is how you get into this corner.
Commander Rufford, an unusual foe has presented itself. I've never encountered an adversary quite like this. Backup is urgently required to address this unforeseen complication. I don't know about you, but these guys give me the creeps.
Who's saying all this? There's like, I thought this was... Is this order, folks? Or was this, I was like, is it the rebels? Like, the order looks funky? I did not catch who was saying what there.
Oh, your skills are very impressive. I can't wait for you to meet Sue.
Okay, this is gonna be one of those, Sue is either a robot or non-existent or... I don't know, I guess there is still the possibility that Sue is completely fine, but once you have a secondary thing that says, I can't wait for you to meet.
Get him! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him!
Don't fall for misinformation.
Yeah, can I, there's a side quest right here though too, which is like, do I want to pick up this as well?
attention! You know those killer drones terrorizing the city? I kind of made them accidentally. Would you help me hack them back from the Timekeeper? I just need you to upload this virus into an unactivated drone.
Very well. I will fix your mistake.
Thank you so much! Okay, the way into the drone factory is just above.
No, I didn't say. I was gonna say I didn't say I wanted to track that one. I just wanted to pick it up because I was right here. Okay, and he did say kill him, kill him, kill him, and then I proceeded to just leave him, leave him, leave him. And not do anything with him. Oh, so they did. They just got bored and stopped attacking or doing anything. Oh, it works out for me. Okay, yeah, the numbers keep saying that these are like either on par or over level. Just slightly, and yet it does not feel like that. But that might also be this shotgun. I have a good amount of extra damage attached to it.
My grenade calls for flesh! Man alive! Did you hear that? Don't worry, Susan! Sweet Cheeks is bringing in the cavalry! I used to call my husband Mr. Universe because he was more than just my world.
Used to call the husband? He used to be married? And is no longer married? Interesting. See, I really enjoy those kind of lines where you can piece together their life based on random little lines like that. Oh, okay, now Susie is perfectly fine, it looks like.
Your Sue still draws breath. Susan, I was sent by your husband to provide some assistance.
I actually really had to think about that.
Sue! I took care of all the packages, but what about you, darling? Are you hurt? Are you okay?
I won't lie, Joey. I'm a little cross. Those unbelievably rude soldiers made us late to the exchange. Well, I had to give them a little piece of my mind, as you can see.
This
It
carnage
kind
is
of destroyed
your
the entire place.
Joe is a lucky man.
I don't know how, but those Order goons are on to us. Seems they're still dead set against anyone but the Order having
That is a
entry in their homes.
solid object. Oh, either that or I'm just clipping into the... Oh, I wanted to crawl up on top of the thing.
We started an Order Night smuggling op with a guy named Vito. We get money to help people. It's a win-win. But we won't get paid until Vito gets those packages out here. We gotta go back out and get them. You want to split up to cover more ground? Faster is acceptable to me. Let's go.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're gonna go disappear into one of the NPC holes just immediately.
I enjoy meeting others. Reject the idea of aging into obscurity. What set you on this path? Susie and I used to work in an Order drone factory back in the day. I was an engineer while she was on their security team. You haven't seen anything until you've seen that woman fight.
My granddaddy started training me when I could barely walk. It was something to do. I just happened to be pretty good at it.
Pretty good is putting it mildly. Between the two of us, we knew where the Ordinite processes were and when to grab them.
It was actually Vito's idea to return the processes to the people. Folks have power in their homes for the first time since the Cataclysm. We'd all be in the dark without him.
Aha! Okay, so there was a package in here. And so I, again, was trying to do a mission before I got the mission. Favorite pastime of mine.
Have you checked yet, Joey?
Fine. Hey, I'm sure we already discussed this, but Susie wants me to double check. Now, I told you Vito's place is a club called the Double Tap, didn't I?
Joseph, the foundation of a healthy marriage is honesty.
Oh, she's gonna lay a prostitute to that group now.
The good news is, Vito's corner of the world is neutral ground. Now, if we can just get there, we'll be able to figure out what we need to do next. Now, this takes me back. Remember our first date, Joey?
Oh, I do. It was synth test day where I piloted prototype synths. You offered to wrestle them for me, and boy, did you keep me on my toes. I still remember the guillotine you put that last one in.
I would have done anything to impress that handsome genius engineer. You still remember that night?
How could I forget?
Oh, I thought it was gonna do more dialogue there.
I am Commander Rufford, and as such I hereby order you to surrender for your state-mandated termination. You should have received an appointment request in your bolt calendars. Oh, good. Says here you're available. Open fire! Don't make me say it again! Keep your station clean!
Is Commander Rutherford?
Here in a scuffle
Commander
on your end,
Rutherford?
huh? Need me to come and pick you up?
Fear not, Susan. I simply wanted to give them a fighting chance.
Is there any reason to be over here? I was gonna say I thought this was the edge of the city here, but you can get all the way up here for some reason. Interesting. Well, I've got a couple of reasons to head in this general direction. It looked like it said there was a bolt somewhere. I was gonna say it's just another.
Now, sweet cheeks, tell me you hid the rest of the packages somewhere sensible.
That's how they get you. The best laid plans are undone by sense. I hit those goods with no tin can.
Hit them on my person. I didn't even notice. Come back. That shot nearly knocked me on my backside.
Okay, are you gonna tell me where the heck this bolt is? Okay. I was thinking that I was getting low on the psychos there, but apparently not. Oh, I guess I'm unlocking this chest. I didn't really mean to unlock that chest there. I was just trying to find the bolt. Not with the turrets. Why was there somebody being crucified here? Yeah, I'm not worried about the pistols and stuff. Okay. So behind me somewhere. No, okay, I gotta go find this package first. In this area specifically, yeah, okay, so I'm on top of it. So somewhere around here?
Citizens are advised to
Like there may or may not be an upper.
Benefits include heading the team and exclusive firing squad.
It's looking suspiciously like an area you can get up to. Yeah, okay. Some yellow paint here. Aha. And a platform. And then this connects over to there. Yeah, okay. I was like, I could see the path. Just took me a second to figure out where the start of it was.
It's all the way up there. Bravo! A fine throw.
Sorry about the hassle. It seemed like a good idea at the time.
We're all set here. Did you have any luck?
It was more
Oh, it's
skill
once you
than
get
luck,
inside of
but
it.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad to see you're in one piece, hon.
Well, since I'm the least inclined to get in a scuffle, I can hold on to the goods.
You know what to do with them.
Okay, let's get the lead out. Follow me.
The Order is still out there looking for us, so stay frosty.
Don't fall for misinformation. Radioactivity is a natural process.
Dissidents, I am giving you one last chance to surrender peacefully for your immediate execution.
Hun, would you mind lending me a hand?
Become memory is kind of a fun thing to shout at somebody. I guess in this case where you are trying to eliminate them. Okay, yeah, well, it's 9 o'clock and I have lost any sense of trying to do commentary or anything. Definitely. Well, it's because I'm also doing a side quest, and a side quest always comes with the interspersed outbursts.
So, I am thorough. Impressed with you.
Citizens are reminded that the city's vibrant sunset
Aha, I was gonna say, yeah.
not to be admired in excess.
Oh, you're looking good.
You're the Vault Hunter that's been all over the network.
The Vault Hunter?
The what? Soldiers. Whoever delivers the killing shot gets one foil autograph from the Timekeeper himself.
I will make sure that prize is buried with your corpses.
Yeah, it's like just a single foil autograph? I guess if people prize that, you could exchange that for money, if that's also... And then it's me assuming that money is still a prize. Interesting thing. Looks like there's a shiny in here.
This would be so much easier for me if you would stop fighting.
That's what they all say. Well, I did. Is it any easier for you? You didn't even attack or shoot at me or anything. Didn't seem to matter.
Villains will never receive mercy. Come to the bar. I bet you could both use a drink. I come bearing the deliverance and delivery of your associates and their quarry.
Ah, Joe, Susan. Glad to see you're still with us. But care to explain why you brought a Vault Hunter into my bar? Damn it, if the Order finds them here.
To be fair, Vito, we didn't know who they were until just a minute ago.
And if it wasn't for the Vault Hunter, you'd be without that shipment. People'd be without energy, and we'd be in an Order prison somewhere.
All right, Joe, I get it. I appreciate what you've done for my friends, Vault Hunter.
Your appreciation is not necessary. They are my friends, too.
Here's your payment as promised, Vault Hunter. We just can't thank you enough for helping us. Not that we won't need your assistance again. Probably sooner rather than later.
I thought that was gonna be enough to level up.
Hey, if you have the time, I'll see that you're well compensated for providing them protection.
Alphys is exploding, which makes today a great day to go for a
Yeah,
walk
okay. Is
in
this
the
actually is like this is the whole bar here, isn't it? It's just this these people dancing and that's it, right? I was like, there's not actually a room behind him, is there? I guess I could do another side mission and see if that's the case. Oh, did that get me up to the final? Yeah, okay, I wasn't interested in this, but... Yeah, because it is incendiary melee damage in both directions, but I like having the cryo. And I don't think I would remember to do that there. I guess I don't have to equip it if I don't want it, but it's just because I wanted these survivability things. Okay, okay, no. If you're gonna say you have to equip it, you unlocked it, you have to equip it. Okay, I guess I will. Okay, but it's 9 o'clock, I just leveled up and stuff. Was there? There's no vending machine or anything easily, like, nearby. That would be nice. Oh. Oh, but... Let's do this one again. I just leveled up. Am I any closer to being able to do this next section here or no? Oh yeah, you cannot ride a vehicle in the city, that's fine.
I see the Order, and
Makes
I do
sense.
not like it.
Despite the fact that there's tiny little cars around here and everything anyway. Okay, and I know there's an enemy or two here, right? Kind of. Now they're behind me, but... Every time it hits 9 o'clock and I'm like, it's time to go to bed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I typically do game development, but it's Friday, so it's gaming day, and I am rocking some Borderlands 4.
When I kill one of you,
Okay, and I'm still... Oh no, they're still level 39. Okay, so it did not... So that's the level I gotta hit, is... Maybe 37? So maybe another level? Okay, but they stayed at level 39. So I guess I just gotta go get to... Well, okay, you're all the way up at 40. That might be a bit much. But yeah, as an introduction, I do pixel art and game development. I guess I could show off my game if I wanted to, but we're just killing some stuff in Borderlands here. But yeah, it is 9 o'clock where I'm at, and it is bedtime, and that's what I'm gonna do here in a second. I just wanted to give a quick check on how hard this was gonna be, and the answer is almost possible. Yeah, see, I do a lot of damage with the shotgun, but I don't think it's enough damage to really, Oh yeah, I forgot I got super fire now. I liked having the both of them. Did that not... Did that or did not... It didn't explode you. I was really hoping the explosion would do a little more damage. That would have been nice. Yeah, okay, now I'm like, oh, I gotta yap about something. I'm like, no, you don't have to yap about anything. It's late, and it's bedtime, and you said you were going to bed, so no. You don't have to yap about anything if you don't want to. I'm not. I don't know. I might be able to just push the story content along. I am under-leveled, but I'm surviving okay, and I'm doing enough damage.
Quickly, restore power to the door switch before more show up.
How exactly?
The power pylons, Wellspring. Put them back in sequence.
How exactly? I don't remember how to do these. I need to deposit a thing.
You wretches interrupt my concentration.
I...
Yes. What the Order lacks in intelligence, it makes up for in irritatingly quick response times. Have at them.
Well, this will help me level up, I guess, but... Where are the pylons to mess with? I need, like, the source pylon to mess with, right? I thought. Yeah, okay, I can see that these are the things that I'm supposed to be messing with. But... yeah, I was supposed to be tossing an item at it. Yes, if it heals me better. Yes, please. There we go. There's the little shiny. I don't know why I keep having a hard time finding these dumb dead blasted shinies. Okay. So, you guys are just gonna keep attacking while I do this. So we're gonna just keep ignoring you. I thought he said a certain order. So is it a 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it a... I can just kind of toss the thing. Oh, I have to clear the reinforcements. Okay. But I did get all of the stuff. Why'd you fall in the crack there? I killed it! Why? How? Borderlands does this so consistently. It's wild because it's... I don't know how in the world you managed to make it so that I die right before I killed the thing. Well, no, I think it's because I...
There must be a reason for it.
Okay, so no, I guess I am gonna push the story further along because I can. Not easily, but I can. Okay, and it is 9 o'clock, and I'm going to bed. Although, let's double check that nobody's here, because it is me playing Borderlands 4, of which I didn't realize, but that it's like nobody's interested in Borderlands 4. Yeah, okay, not only is it not popping up quickly. Yeah, no, I guess if it doesn't pop up like that, then that very much... I didn't, no, I did collect one clip though, right? You're gonna just straight up not tell me how many... It's me. I'm watching the stream, and that's it, right? Yes. Okay. Why does it take that long to load, though? Goodness. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. There's no rating here because there's nobody here. So. Okie dokie. Oh, I guess I was looking at the game screen anyway, but okay. Goodbye. Good night. Good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. And yeah, it's the weekend, so I will be back on Monday. Or will I be back on Monday? I do have an appointment on Monday, so I might not be back on Monday. It depends on how long the appointment takes, but I will be back on Tuesday at the latest. Most likely I will be back on Tuesday with some more game development. Or maybe working on the Steam page or something along those lines. But working on my game at any rate. But goodbye, good night, good luck. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye.